everybody? Welcome back to MAPOP Sports. This is Grandy. Hopefully everybody had a great Christmas, great holiday. Mine was super busy, obviously with the family and everything, and I didn't get a chance to record everything. But I definitely want to kind of give everybody a little, 411, what's kind of been going on with sales, eBay, just because how the holiday, did it help sales or not? Let's talk about that now. So, this is, I guess you can say, my very first Christmas going into, selling sports cards full time. And I didn't know what kind of expectations to have. I've sold cards, obviously, the past many years, but, and then just kind of doing this as a side gig hustle last couple years, and I felt like Christmas, or right before Christmas, was a good time for sales. I felt like whether I did a sale or not, things were moving really good. 2023 is a little bit different, guys. I wouldn't say sales were horrible, but I did feel like there was very slow movement. I don't know if it's the eBay algorithm or whatever, or my listings or the way I was listing it, things like that. I don't know, but I felt like views, purchases, everything was very low. I think a lot of it has to do probably with the economy, maybe other factors, obviously, that could contribute to the sales being a little bit lower than what I've seen previous years. So, or could have been I had my high expectations of stuff. So, go figure. I don't know on that. If you guys are wondering, I'm not sorting. This is kind of preparing for me to get ready to ship. So if you guys are wondering, why does he have all this crap on the table? But I'm preparing to get everything ready to ship. It's one of those things where I feel like, I think, like I just said, I think the economy has a big deal to do with it. I actually did a slab sale and everything, which did pretty decent. I moved several slabs of my inventory so I can make room for the new slab inventory. That's the one thing too I like to try and keep, because previous videos I was telling you guys I'm trying to up my game on my vintage, but does not necessarily mean I'm not getting any new, whether it's slabs or single raw cards. I still need to have that for modern wise. I think that's definitely something that I want to continue to grow on top of my vintage stuff. So I'm still continuously growing the vintage, but definitely the modern is something that's I feel like it's still moving really well. Another thing I've noticed yesterday, this is, or the past couple of days, I guess you could say. So before yesterday, this is the funny thing, because yesterday's Christmas. So before yesterday, what I noticed was Brock Purdy was moving really well, super high prices. Now, after the debacle of a game he had yesterday, it's a bad game. Everybody has bad games. So this is the one thing I definitely noticed. So people have bad games, but the price of his cards has probably dropped 25 to 30% in one game. Those are the ebbs, the flows, the ups and downs that I think that I'm okay with. I understand, but I think a lot of people have to understand that, like, oh, the hobby is horrible, he's horrible, whatever the case may be. There's going to be ups and downs. They're going to have good games, bad games, as players and everything. So I've been able to just go with the wave. I think that's the one thing that I've noticed that you have to do when you're in this industry, and when me selling cards, is that you have to be able to deal with the ups and downs. The prices are high and low. The players really, it really depended on how the player plays. They win any championships, things like that. So it is super crucial to understand that it's going to affect the card prices. So that's why don't be in a huge rush to discount your card. Don't be in a huge rush to raise the prices of any card. So that's what I've noticed for sure. I'm trying to find that happy medium. Definitely difficult at times, especially when it's a continuously moving market. It's not like this is the thing, sports card is not like other markets where a certain specific car price is not going to really go up and down. Brand new cars, right? It's going to kind of be situated at a certain price, and then if they want to do sales, things like that, right? There's no really huge markdown on that price instantly within a day. That's the one thing, because it's so fast. I feel like sports cards is so fast in regards to the ups and downs of the value of each individual player, each individual card. So got to be able to withstand that. And like I said, right now, if I were to buy, I'm buying Brock Purdy, because I'm a believer in him. I think they may have had one shitty game yesterday. However, I think they'll be able to bounce back. I've seen him play, because like I said, I'm from Iowa, so I've seen him play at Iowa State, sorry, and I've seen him the ability to be able to have a bad game and be able to come back and have a good game and be able to carry the team. So I think he'll be fine. And this is the thing, I'm actually looking to buy here and there all around, because I know if the prices are kind of dipping, I feel like there's opportunity. And the thing is, I'm not just buying a single card. I'll try to, if I know a player or a team or whatever the case may be, if they just had a bad game or a bad slump, or I think their cards are kind of dipping a little bit, and I think there's a great opportunity to probably purchase it, I may go into it. I might purchase a few more of their cards just to see if I can, flip it. Keep in mind, it could be the opposite. What could happen is they could be really shitty and then the thing could tank. So it's a gamble. It's to me, I feel like it's in anything in business, anything in life, there's going to be certain chances you take. I wouldn't say it's complete gambling, but there's going to be chances you take. There's a chance it could go up. It's a chance it can go back, back down, continuously go down. So I'm going to, if I feel like it's a good risk or a good chance that it's going to go up, I'll probably purchase it. But like I said, you guys just got to be able to deal with the ups and downs of it. Right now, I want to say the cards I'm moving the most is football. I've been moving a lot of football. Baseball has been catching up. I feel like, the weird thing is, if you guys are just wondering, basketball has been a little stagnant, surprisingly. That surprised me through the holiday season, as basketball, it's in mid-form. And I understand that, pre-basketball, I didn't see that huge uptake in basketball sales right before the NBA season either, which was weird. We're almost mid-season through basketball. I still have not seen any uptake in it at all. I've seen some interest in certain players, obviously, who are playing well. But other than that, I have not seen a huge uptake in basketball. I've seen football has been consistent. NFL has been consistent mid-season, preseason. Hopefully, we'll see going towards the playoffs and the Super Bowl if the football is still going to, maintain that high level of interest and purchases. But basketball, I'm a little surprised this year that I feel like it's way down from previous years for me. Baseball, as I'm slowly increasing my inventory, I've seen an intake in or an uptake in purchases on that. So, that I feel like the more inventory I have on that, I'll have a better understanding, the ebbs and flows of baseball. Because obviously, after the season, we got free agency, all that stuff that affects that a little bit too. So, like I said, we'll see how that affects as my inventory increases. But like I said, surprisingly, basketball has been lower than expected in my eyes. Football has maintained, which is good. I've noticed and this is another thing too, because people are asking me, do people really buy inserts, non-rookie cards, numbered cards, serial number cards, things like that? And I tell them yes. And this is the thing. I mean, a lot of these cards are unique. I feel like, especially some of those inserts. I know some people are like, they're gimmicky. They're not a rookie card, blah, blah, blah. I like them. When I purchase a card, yes, it's nice to have a rookie card. Don't get me wrong. But I purchase sometimes just for the pure looks and the coolness of the card. The rarity of the card, if they're numbered, or not even numbered, if they're just rare to find, and just the coolness of it looking cool, man. It's just a cool looking card. One card like this one that I just moved is just an old Gridiron Kings Roger Staubach. It's nothing crazy, not a rookie card or anything, but it's just a cool looking card. And I picked this up, and somebody just literally purchased this. I'm going to ship this out today. And cards like that to me is kind of cool looking, and it's not pricey. I probably got that in a lot for, on average, maybe less than $1. So I moved it for a little bit of, around $1.50 to $2. So it's not that big of a deal. I flipped it for a little bit, and it was just a cool card. So yes, non-rookie cards, inserts, numbered cards do move. Obviously they don't move at the rate of rookie cards, but I feel like they're just super cool cards, and people who are actually in the, the hobby, or just looking just to collect these cards, or certain players, they just like the cool looking cards, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm gonna keep my inventory on all that type of stuff. I don't just keep all pure rookie cards. No, I think people have a distinct need for just a cool looking card of this specific player. So if you're wondering, yes, as I mentioned, inserts do sell, even graded inserts. I had that question, somebody asked, do graded inserts, non-rookies or numbered cards move? And I go, yeah. I mean, who doesn't want a really cool second, third year, short print of, a Joe Burrow card, or, Trevor Lawrence type of card, second year Brock Purdy inserts, a really cool card, or thing like that. Those won't move. They won't obviously go as high as, for the rookie cards, but they will still move. And I think it's a good opportunity for people who don't want to spend that huge amount of money or invest into the rookie cards. And if you just want to purchase, cool inserts, I think there is a market for that. I believe that. That's just me. That's just my thoughts on that. That's just what I've seen. And, a lot of people are like, the hobby is going to be dead because of all these inserts, so many mass prints and all that stuff. From my experience, at least currently, everybody's like, this is the new junk wax era. And they feel like the cards are going to go down, price is going to crash, all that stuff. I think it's just going to come. I think prices, as I mentioned, are coming down to realistic prices. And I feel like, yeah, they're printing a ton because there's a huge demand. Everybody's like, well, back in the 90s, blah, 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 it was a huge wax era. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of, they're definitely printing because it's just a huge demand. I think what's going to be more important is, besides these inserts, I think numbered cards, short print cards, will still hold decent value in the future. I don't know. I could be wrong. I just think they will. That, like I said, is my opinion. I don't listen to me on that. So, but I just feel that I think the short prints will hold decent value. Rookies cards will definitely hold some type of value. I think the lower end model brands, I guess, may not hold as much value as like the Prisms currently, or certain optics, hollows, things like that. I think those will hold a little bit more value than the Chronicles on in the future. However, like I mentioned, there will always still be a little niche for those lower end rookie cards. I feel that will always be the case. I still have people who are purchasing lower end, Derek Jeter rookie cards right now. So there's always going to be a little niche that you can find people who are going to be interested in that. If that, I feel like I can find that. So that's from my experience, just letting you guys know on that. And that's what I've seen kind of currently in this industry, what I feel is happening. People, let me know, man, if you guys are seeing anything different. Maybe you're selling a ton of basketball cards. Help me. What are you guys doing to sell a ton of these cool basketball cards? Because I wouldn't say I'm struggling. I'm just not seeing the typical movement I've seen previous years. Let me know. Help me out, guys. If maybe I'm purchasing the wrong types of cards. Who knows? But like I just said, that's from my experience, what I've seen through this holiday season. I've seen continue, like as I mentioned, recapping continuously. Football's been great for me. Basketball has been really low for me this year, I feel like, for sure. And then baseball has slowly ticked up, and I feel like that's just because my inventory's gone up. The other thing was holiday season wasn't the greatest for me, it felt like, sales. So hopefully after the holiday season, maybe things will pick back up. Tax season's coming up. I'm anticipating hopefully a little bit of an uptick in sales too, you know, with the tax seasons coming up. So other than that, man, if you guys watched this far, super appreciative. If you like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. Appreciate you guys watch this far. Don't forget, check out the eBay store. I put it in the description. Every little bit helps me. Like I said, I'm trying to list as many new cards daily as possible. New year, hopefully I got new inventory coming in. I'm gonna be listing up, guys, so make sure you guys check that out. I try to do sales every so often. At least try to do once or twice a month, if I can, or not twice a month, but once a month or once every other month. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys follow me on my eBay store. And then other than that, man, if you guys watch this far, didn't subscribe, all good, man. I appreciate, as I always tell you, I really do appreciate you watch this far to just kind of hear what my experience is, you know, selling sports cards for a living. So other than that, till next time, guys.